Good morning to you all. If you are new to my channel, then please subscribe it and press the bell icon for the new notification. Today we will be discussing the topic graphical representation of motion. So graphical representation of motion are of two types. First one is distance time graph and second one is velocity time graph. In this lecture we will be learning only distance time graph. So let us try to understand. Here we can see a graph. So let us consider our time axis to be x-axis and our distance axis to be y-axis. So in x-axis we have taken the time and in y-axis we have taken the distance, and this slope is indicating the speed. So this straight line means uniform speed or uniform velocity. That means when a body covers equal distance in equal interval of time, the velocity of that body is uniform. So let us try to understand this particular graph by taking an example. Here we can see this x-axis is indicating the time and this y-axis is indicating the distance. So this 1 2 3 4 are indicating seconds: 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, and this one is indicating distance. So this one is 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer. So suppose the body is traveling. So when it travels 1 kilometer, the time taken is 1 second. That means covering 1 kilometer in 1 second. So let us indicate a point here. Again, that particular body travels 2 kilometer in 2 seconds. 2 kilometer in 2 seconds. Again, that particular body traveling 3 kilometer in 3 seconds. That means covering equal distance in equal interval of times. So here we can see our graph is in the form of a straight line. So these straight lines indicate uniform speed or uniform velocity. That means we can clearly say that when a body covers equal distance in equal interval of times, then it gives a uniform graph. I hope you understand this graph by understanding this example. When a body covers equal distance in equal interval of times, that means covering 1 kilometer in 1 second, 2 kilometer in 2 seconds, 3 kilometer in 3 seconds. That means we get our graph, the slope of the graph is in the form of a straight line, and this straight line indicate uniform speed or uniform velocity. So now let us try to introduce a graphical formula. Taking the same graph, here the question is telling us to find the speed of a body from A to B. That means when a body start moving from A to B, we are supposed to find the speed, and we know speed is nothing but distance by time. Here V means speed. See this, if you don't know the symbol, you can see here speed or velocity is small v, time is small t, distance is s. So speed is distance by time. So when a body travels from A to B, the initial time of the body is t1 and initial distance of the body is s1. And when the body reaches to point B, the final time of the body become t2 and the final distance of the body become s2. So now we are going to find the speed. So we know speed is distance by time. So what is our distance here? Here our distance is final distance minus initial distance. So s2 minus s1, and time is final time minus initial time, t2 minus t1. So this is a new graphical formula which will be very much useful for solving graphical numerical. I hope you understand. Now we'll see the second graph for distance and time. Here we can see that our x-axis is time and our y-axis is distance. So when a body travels unequal distance in equal interval of time, then the slope of the graph is upward. That means covering unequal distance in equal interval of times, then the graph of the slope will be upward, or sometimes it may be downward, sometimes it may be in zigzag form. So this is depending upon the condition. So this type of graph is known as non-uniform speed. When a graph is upward, or graph is downward, or graph is in zigzag form, that means that here the speed is non-uniform. That means here the speed is not constant. So this type of graph is known as non-uniform speed. I hope you understand distance time graph. Thank you very much. If you like my channel, then please subscribe, share it, and comment on it. Thank you very much.